we have a little bit of a spicy meatball today. We have Quadtastic, and it is Quadtastic. So we have 3 rounds of running clock, 1 minute of each station of double unders or a substitute. I'd suggest doing the 4-position dot drill today. Then we have 1 minute of dumbbell push press. Then we follow it with 1 minute of dumbbell jump squats. I'll get back to that in a second. So weighted jump squat, followed by 1 minute of squat holds, and then a minute rest, okay? Now, obviously we have 2 movements here that are squat focused. The dumbbell jump squat, we're gonna hold 1 dumbbell at our chest, however we feel comfortable holding onto it. If you have something else that you want to use for a weighted jump squat, that's cool. Maybe you have a med ball or a D-ball at home, or you can use your odd object, that's fine. And then we're losing that extra weight, and then we're coming down into a squat hold, but not a bottom out squat hold. We're gonna hold some tension here. Now, okay, we look at that, we know that's gonna be a challenge, but what we don't wanna take away from focus here is the fact that we're gonna be using the same extensors, so those quads, for the dumbbell push press and the dubs / the dot drill. So we have a lot of focus on the quads, so those extensors of the knee, the jumpers, okay? So we wanna make sure that when we do our focused work here, we may need to build in a little bit of rest, okay? So even though it says a full minute, maybe go out with a solid 40, 45 seconds every round on the first round, just to get an idea of whether or not you can hold that pace. Now, have fun with it, guys. If we do fall off on pace today for the 3 rounds, that's okay. There's only 3 rounds, and we are trying to really focus on one area of the body. So the legs, you're gonna feel a good burn today in the quads with Quadtastic. Our build section today, guys, is every 3 minutes, so a rolling clock every 3 minutes for 5 rounds. We're gonna do 8 per side lateral dumbbell squats. Now, that one, guys, because we do have a lot of squats going on, we're just gonna take some time with this and work it more of a mobility piece. So lighter is better. No weight potentially is an option. If you have trouble getting into a lateral squat below parallel or even at parallel, maybe work on that, okay? So work on maybe even assisting, holding on to something for some assistance to get all the way down for the lateral squats. We don't necessarily need to go crazy heavy if we don't have good mobility, especially when we know we're gonna hit the quads quite a bit in Quadtastic. Then we're doing 10 each leg, single leg hip bridges. We're getting the glutes and the hamstrings prepped and ready to help us with all the quad focused work, so that we're not left alone with quads only. We can get the glutes and hamstrings assisting. Okay, today we actually have a finisher after Quadtastic. Could be a little fun cash out here. For as many reps as possible, we're trying to do as many flutter kicks as we can, but the caveat is every time you need to take a break on those flutter kicks, you're gonna have to flip over and do 5 push-ups, 5 honest, good push-ups, okay? And we're gonna run that for, let me see here, for 5 minutes, okay? So this is a 5-minute little cash out. Our warm-up today, guys, is 3 rounds of alternating knee hugs. So grabbing onto those knees, getting the hip, glute, and hamstring warmed up. 10 straight leg kicks, again getting the hamstrings ready. 10 alternating lunge and twists, so opening the hip, opening the chest, opening the thoracic spine. 10 broad jumps. The broad jump there, guys, is to make sure that we're starting to engage and awaken our extensors of the hip. So we got a lot of jumping, a lot of extension, a lot of squats today. So we're gonna get firing, get that central nervous system woken up in that area. And then we finished a little breakout with 10 alternating Spiderman. We're gonna do that for 2 to 3 rounds. Again, guys, Quadtastic. It's gonna be fantastic for the quads. Have fun with it.